Can Alex Morono's veteran volume and chaos survive Daniil Donchenko's early knockout power, or does a younger finisher end this before the experience matters? Welcome back to the Prestige. We're going to break down the welterweight matchup built on opposing clocks. Morono wants time, volume, and messy exchanges that lead to decisions, and Donchenko wants impact, close-range power, quick damage, and a fast finish. This fight is about whether the early storm lands or the long grind takes over. Now first, we have the fight style interaction map, how these two styles actually play up against each other. For Alex Morono, he's a volume striker and a submission grappler. What he likes is stand-up volume at range and extended striking exchanges. What he doesn't like is high-impact power exchanges early in the fights. For Daniil, he's a power striker first and a wrestler second. What he likes is close range striking for knockout opportunities or takedowns. And what he doesn't like is prolonged stand-up where volume accumulates. Now, where these styles collide is in striking exchanges where Morono's volume meets Donchenko's power. If takedowns land, the fight briefly shifts to the ground before resetting. Now on to the win funnel system, the clear path each fighter needs to take to win the fight. For Alex Morono, he has high output pressure striking, over 5 significant landed per minute. He has pace escalation and durability advantage. And if he does that, he'll win a decision by accumulation or an attritional technical knockout. And for Daniil Donchenko, he needs early aggression with high accuracy, which he has almost 60% accuracy, damage spikes and takedown threats. And if he does that, he'll get a knockout or a dominant decision. Now on to the strengths that each fighter brings specifically to this matchup. For Alex Morono, he has high UFC experience. He has 23 fights. And in those 23 fights, he has 0 submission losses. And he has strong decision equity, meaning 62% of his UFC wins are by decision. And for Daniil Donchenko, his matchup strengths, he has high offensive efficiency. He has over almost 9 significant strikes landed a minute. He has a good finishing profile, meaning almost 2/3 of his fights are by knockout, and he has a good defensive strike rate advantage, almost a 72% defense rate. Now on to the weaknesses that each fighter brings to the fight. For Alex Morono, he has defensive gaps against fast starters. He also has absorption risks against power fighters, and he has below average takedown defense. For Daniil Donchenko, he has limited UFC sample size, a small sample versus volume fighters, and decision losses that indicate potential issues over long time in fights. Now, the hidden detail that the stats revealed is Daniil Donchenko's scramble efficiency against volume strikers goes up 25%, creating knockout opportunities directly off Morono's pressure and resets. And why it's missed, his volume metrics overshadow scramble outcomes, and it appears in mid-exchange resets and clinch breaks. And it'll benefit Daniil Donchenko, adding a real upset potential here. I ran 100,000 simulations using real in-depth stats and fight-based modifiers, and here's what I came up with. Alex Morono has 54% chance to win this fight, with 18% by knockout, 10% by submission, and 26% by decision. And Donchenko has a 46% chance to win this fight, with 32% by knockout, 4% by submission, and 10% by decision. The most common finish window is round 1, and the outcome volatility is chaotic. In the end, Alex Morono's volume striking experience, sharpened at Fortis MMA, give him a narrow edge if he survives the early power danger and drags this into extended exchanges. Donchenko's knockout upside is very real, especially early, but his effectiveness drops as the volume and fatigue stack. If this fight flips, it's because Donchenko's power connects early before Morono's pace can take over. Who do you think wins? Morono by decision, Donchenko by knockout? Drop your prediction in the comments. I read every one of them. If this breakdown helped, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the rest of the card breakdowns. Thank you for watching, and let's see who wins this one.